my name is Simisola Dada. Welcome to another session of Realtors Convo. And with me here, I have the MD of Opalite Group, Mr. Dami Olanrewaju. Thank you very much for joining us today.
Yeah, thank you. It's a privilege to be here, guys. So let's get started.
All right, so the topic for today is the question around follow-up. So most realtors have this problem of following up with clients whenever they make a call to a prospect or to a lead. So what do you think is the most effective way of following up with a client?
Yeah, basically, so the first thing is that as a realtor, you must keep your eye on the goal. The goal happens when that client pays into your account. Credit alert. I have, a system. I have my credit alert system, even though some people send random information there. But I like the sound of that alert. So you must imagine and process your mind that no matter what the obstacle is going to be, that the end result will be that the client will buy. So that's the basic thing. The first thing is getting your mindset right. Once you don't have a defeatist mindset, then you are going to get some of these things easy. Subsequently, everything is easy, Then of course you must have a follow-up system, which means a system where you know when to call. When do I call? When is the best time to call? And there's a science to all of these things. Number one is a no-no not to call a client during selling period, Monday mornings and all of those things. So we'll all know that. We're still going to go back to that. But the thing is that you must have a system. Then there's something we call the sales cadence, like a system of follow-up on the client. At times you must have to start with an email, then do email, then do a call, then do an SMS, do email, call, text. Over time you'll be able to know the rhythm of what works. Then it dependent on the client. So you must customize your experience with each of the clients to know this client. Typically, I think I need to do email calls. Some clients you will do call, SMS, call, email. You must be able to know the preferred ways that they like to be communicated to.
So on that note, Dio, what are the things that realtors should not do when following up with clients?
Okay, the first thing is don't be desperate, right? Be intentional, but don't be desperate. Clients can sell desperations from a mile away, right? You need to maintain confidence and understand that you are in the process of helping the client to better his life. To get a better home or to get a land investment that will pay off later. See yourself as a professional. So there's something we call over follow-up. Even though it's like a tautology, you can actually follow up to the point where the client is irritated. So you should be able to know the mood. Don't call at odd hours. You can't call a client after work, maybe after 7 p.m. or even 6 p.m. except the client specifically indicated that you can call. Otherwise, you don't call at certain hours. If you can, maybe you can call on a Saturday. Don't call on a Sunday. Church, people trying to rest, prepare for the next day, right? But you can call moderately between work hour. Don't call somebody twice, more than twice at a given time. Once you call once, the person is not picking, second time is not picking, the next thing you do is to probably send a text. Sir, I guess you're busy. I tried calling you. Can you advise me on the best time to call you? Regarding this and that. So those are the things that you can do. Don't meet clients at odd places in the name of trying to sell. So you need to be careful. For example, the female folks particularly need to be careful. You need to act professionally. Don't act in a very unprofessional way. Don't go to nightclubs because you want to close a deal. You're already, instilling a kind of mindset into the person. Yeah, you can maybe entertain a proper lunch. In extreme cases, dinner, but basically you must keep things professional. Don't be unprofessional. Always be professional.
So Dio, still on the note on follow-up, what do we do to clients or prospects that are trying to ghost us or run away?
Yeah, so again, that's why psychology comes into the sales process. Either you met with the person in person or you through a phone conversation, you should be able to establish where the person is in the game of trying to invest. People that really want to invest, except they are so busy, they don't take time, you already know. So when somebody is already not too sure, you should be able to know where to drop some of these clients. However, some clients are actually busy. So what you want to look at is, how do I further this conversation, and all of that. So part time, you must have several options for the client. So for example, a client that is saying, maybe initially the conversation is visit the site. So, and the client is not able to meet up with the inspection period and all of that. So what you need to do is to say, sir, the promo is ending or something. Can you at least make a commitment and find a preferred time to come and visit the site? That works. Or visit the office, because again, especially if it's a first time prospect, they've not met you before, they need to establish trust. It's a big ticket sales. People don't like, investing so much when they don't really know you. So you can actually edge them by saying, okay, you can't meet up with the client to go to the site. Let's assume the site is outskirts of town. The next best thing is to find a way of making them have that physical contact with you by coming to your office where you operate, so they can see that measure of trust that you are not the person that will now ghost them eventually. So those are the ways to do it. The summary is that you must find a way of making the conversation. At times, for some of these clients, you might have to give them 2 or 3 days. Then by the 3rd day you go back again. So you can't be following up on people back to back, because they also have other things in their life. So, and with regards to, the clients that are trying to ghost or what have you, the key word there is that there's an obstacle. So you must be able to distill that obstacle in form of a question. Sir, ma, what is stopping you actually for proceeding further in this? What is actually the issue? So you must be able to narrow them out. So a lot of people will now say, I'm expecting money, I'm not sure again, the titling, my husband said. So that's, for every sales that is stalling, right, you guys must understand that there's an obstacle. Until you are able to find out and fish out the obstacle and deal with it as much as you can, then you are not ever going to proceed. You are going to literally hit a dead end. Until you are able to unpack what is happening and look at how you can prefer solution together with the client. Okay?
All right, thank you very much, Dale. We've learned everything, we understand exactly what you've said. But then there's still this emotional stress that goes on with realtors when they're trying to, close on the client. How do you think we can go about that stress?
Yeah, so basically the antidote to that is you must always keep your pipeline full. So you can't be a realtor that always chases 1 client or 2 clients. You're going to get frustrated, because you need to be able to have a client that you are closing. So there's a slogan in sales that says, always be closing, ABC. So you must be at that phase. Then I also believe that you will always be prospecting. That means you have prospects at the start of the funnel. Then you have people that you are nurturing at the middle of the funnel. Then you have somebody you are trying to close in on. So you spread your day within those 3. Of course, in addition to that, you must stay motivated. Right? That's why you need the community of like-minded people like the M360 property brokerage that we have, where you can actually talk about your frustration, people can encourage you and all of that. So you need a community, you need to have that, emotional infrastructure, so to speak, that protect you from all of this. You need to listen to motivation, listen to music, keep a positive energy. But most importantly, professionally, have several people you are prospecting at the same time, so that your day, then make sure you are always starting your day so that you can keep a record of success with people that are maybe positive or attuned to the back and forth, not the person that is ghosting you. You are calling, you are not tired. Hi there, are you struggling with making sales as a realtor, or you want to exponentially increase your revenue? Say you want to be 7-figure, 8-figure, whatever you want. We have information, we have experience to help you. So now we're receiving admission for the October cohort for our 1-month intensive bootcamp for realtors. Now the good thing is that we're offering amazing discounts, which you have to quickly take advantage of. Details are on your screen. So what are you going to be learning? You're going to be learning how to run effective ads, not the fluff, not the one people are running and are not achieving results. How to run ads, how to follow up on clients, how to close on clients. We're going to give you strategies that you can use to hack closing. So now you're going to close more clients than ever. We are going to hold your hand. You are going to get worksheets. You are going to get voice notes, one-on-one with the coaches. We are going to have a whole lot. A whole lot is packed inside that 1 month. You should leave the 30 days after with amazing results. So guys, what are you waiting for? Click the link on this video or look at the details of the information on your screen and subscribe now. It's only limited. We have 20 slots. The discount will expire about 48 hours after watching this video. So quickly take advantage of this offer. Click on that link now. Go to the website now. See ya. Thank you.
Alright, that's a wrap, guys. If you enjoyed the video, do not forget to like, subscribe, and comment below the challenges you've been having as a realtor closing sales with your clients. Alright guys, before I go, I would like to tell you about our Realtors Masterclass happening 31st of this month, September 2021. Do feel free to join the class. It's a free webinar and it's going to be very educative. You'll be able to learn and grow as a realtor. The registration link is scrolling past the screen right now. Do feel free to also click on it because it's going to be attached to this video. Thank you very much. Once again, my name is Olanrewaju.